into reading the Bible, and I started to look for a church to start going to. And because I went to a Christian school, I had a lot of people whose families went to church every Sunday. So every Sunday I was going to like 3 or 4 churches, and I was just looking for the right church. I heard some awesome sermons, and got some good learning and stuff. But I don't know. There wasn't anything that was sticking out to me. And then a friend of mine at school had told me about. He said a friend of his, and this friend was the friend that couldn't go out on Friday nights,
right,
and things like that, and we never knew why. And he told me about once. His name was Moses.
Right.
Told me about this church, and it was on Saturday, and I was like, all right. And the first day I went there, I went by myself, and I walked in and I sat down kind of in the back,
right,
and the message that the pastor was preaching that day was tailor-made for me. Everything about the message was me, was my life, what I needed to do, like the answers, everything was me. And it was just like, it was that, that was the church, that was my church. And then, I started the Bible work at the church. Nelson Jones started, and that's funny, Nelson Jones is a Bible worker, I'm angry at this. He started, he came over one day randomly, just out of the blue, came over and was like, you want to have Bible study? I was like, sure. And I think that day he showed me what the Bible taught about hell. I just kept learning the basic messages of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and I was just, every single time I was learning all this new stuff, I just loved it. It was so great it was so clear too. It didn't seem like I was being tricked, of course, on my family, and
right,
not all my family, but some of my family were like, oh, he's going to that SDA church, those cults, those are cult. No,
right,
like trying to tell me to get out of there, but like it wasn't, I didn't feel like I was being fooled, and I just like I could study it for myself, and it was there in the Bible. It was like there was no.
And that's what's most important. It's
it
right
was
there
in the Bible.
Amen. It's
there, and there's no evidence for the opposing views, and that's there was no way of getting around it. It was awesome. It felt right. It's applying it to my life, like starting to observe the Sabbath. Like the Sabbath is great. Like it's just like I know that it's been an extreme blessing in my life, and I'm so thankful for it.
Amen.
And been keeping the Sabbath to a certain degree, not properly probably, but now I'm 100%. I sundown Friday, sundown Saturday. I make sure to keep it to the point, because it's been an absolute. The name of the game right now is compromise. Meet in the middle to get things done. That's the name of the game right now, and according to the Bible, when that happens, we're no longer standing for anything. We're no longer on the right, on the side of the truth, because we've a little leaveneth the whole lump, and so you're either hot or you're cold.
Amen.
That's we're in almost a period of the Laodicean church. We really we need to pick our side now. You need to pick your side. You need to be 100% on that. You need to be 100% or nothing at all. You might if you're gonna be for the world, be for the world. You're doing so much harm being half in and half out. You're harming yourself, and you're harming those others who might actually want to know the truth. So, choose you this day whom you will follow.